Good afternoon, children. In the last class, we had studied introduction of the lesson political system and main objectives of political parties. Today, we are going to study changing nature of political party system in India. Open your textbook, page number 83. Children, after independence, the Congress was a strong political party at the center and most of the states in India from 1947 till 1977. India's politics was controlled by Congress party. This era or period was described in the history as era of single dominant party system. Next paragraph. In 1977, the non-Congress party came together. Means many small party came together and challenged single dominant party system. That means they challenged Congress party. Then in that election, Congress was defeated in 1977 and Morarji Desai became the fourth Prime Minister of India. Next paragraph. After the Lok Sabha election in 1989, the system of single dominant party system came to be an end. 1989 onwards, different parties came together and formed a coalition government. Children, coalition government means many political parties come together and forming the government is called a coalition government. After 1989, both Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress Party made an experiment of coalition government. Since 1989, it was believed that coalition government bring instability proved to be wrong. Gradually, coalition government system got stable in India. For example, currently in Maharashtra, coalition government is there because BJP and Shiv Sena formed the government. In the center also, A.B. Vajpayee's government was a coalition government, Manmohan Singh government was a coalition government and it was a successful government. So, it is proved to be coalition government system stable in India. Next page number 83, do you know? Here we need to understand what is meant by one party system, two party system and a multi-party system. Let us come to first point. What is meant by one party system? Initially in India also we have a single party system. If power remains with one political party for a long period and if no other political parties are influential, then such party system is called a one party system. For example, China have a one party system. Second point, what is meant by two party system? In politics, when two political parties are influential and if political parties enjoy power alternatively, the party system is called a two party system. For example, Britain have a two party system. United States of America also have a two party system. In United States of America, two important political parties are there, Republican parties and Democratic Party, and they enjoy the power alternatively. Third point, what is meant by multi-party system? When many political parties compete for political power and more or less they are equally influential, then such party system is called a multi-party system. Now in India we have a multi-party system. Next page. Also understand. Here the national parties and the regional parties. So here we need to understand what is the criteria of national parties and regional parties. To get a recognition as a national party, the election commission has prescribed the following conditions. So what are the conditions? We will see. First one, a political party should secure minimum 6% of the valid votes in 4 or more states in the earlier Lok Sabha or State Assembly election and minimum 4 members should be elected in Lok Sabha from any state or any state in the earlier election. This is one of the criteria. Or second criteria is the candidates of a party should be elected from minimum 2% constituencies out of total Lok Sabha constituencies and from minimum 3 states. These are the 2 criteria to recognize as a national party. And next one is to get recognition as a regional party, the Election Commission has prescribed the following condition. Let us see. First one, a political party should secure minimum 6% of the valid votes in the earlier Lok Sabha or State Assembly election, and minimum 2 members should be elected in the Vidhan Sabha or State Assembly. This is one of the criteria. Or the political party should secure minimum 3% of seats out of total seats of Vidhan Sabha, that is State Assembly, or minimum 3 seats. So if they have the quality out of these 2, the party is recognized as a regional party by Election Commission. Okay. Now children, let us know about some important political parties in India. First we are going to study about what are the national parties in India. First one, Indian National Congress. International Congress was founded on 28th December 1885, that is 134 years ago. The most important leaders who founded International Congress were, one of the leader is Alan Octavian Hume, W.C. Banerjee, Sundarnath Banerjee, etc. Now let us come to page number 84. International Congress. The International Congress was established in 1885. At the time of its establishment, Congress was an all-comprehensive movement working for national independence. Groups with different ideologies had come together in this nationalist movement. After independence, the Congress emerged as the most dominant political party. The party from the beginning follows the policy secularism, all-round development, equal rights and welfare for minorities and disadvantaged sections of the society or backward sections of the society. These are the most important ideology of International Congress. Accordingly, Congress has organized various programs to achieve those objectives. The party believes in democratic secularism, social equality and international peace. The election commission of the election symbol of Congress as approved by Election Commission of India is an image of a right hand. Okay. Children, today we stop here. Remaining national parties we will study in the next class. Complete your assignment. Okay.